Here, he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They're on 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, 47.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run with Elliott. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From just shy of midfield, Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
47.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
47.
Throwing on second down. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And that's going to be the tackles made at the Falcons' 14.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go. 52. Off the run. Here we go. Going to 54.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He finds Robinson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
He's checking. Crash. 51, stop. Bravo.
From the 29, Ryan, he completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
21. Pilot, 64, weak.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
25.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
20.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan buying time to his left. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
To throw again, Ryan looking in zone for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone will pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Prescott from the gun on third. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Check 13. Check 13.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Mike Bennett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Hey, let's go. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
On 3rd down, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. Room here to run. He's got daylight. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, folks.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Switch. Check 26, check 26. Check it back, check it back.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, chill. Check 37. We're going to 54. Why is 26.
On 2nd and 2, Prescott. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here I come again. Bang. We're going to 52. There we go. Kill. 45, Mike. 45. In the face. Hey, come on. Check 24. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing, Prescott. Steps, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready. Mike is 50-51. And what's the ball? Mike 5'9". And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.